Hey, welcome everybody. It is live streaming time here. Oh, and it's Carm Capriato Aftermarket Weekly, Tuesday, 12 noon, East Coast time. Where else would you rather be than right here, right now? This is the show that, of course, we do and have so much fun with. We have guest hosts. We kind of have a little rant going on, and then, of course, we have a shop tour. And can I tell everyone something? We have the opportunity to be in backstage in the green room with my guests. And we have had just so much fun in these first, 5 or 6 minutes, just getting all the tech worked out right and just talking about the show. And these are great friends of mine. And I didn't realize it until, like just yesterday, that I have 2 what Napa calls studs on here, very important customers of theirs. And, so anyway, we have this incredibly most unique aftermarket resource that is done every Tuesday. It's kind of like a TV show, but it isn't. I have guest hosts and, of course, a shop tour, and we call it Aftermarket Weekly. And I wear a tie in honor of my really important guests. We are coming to you live from the Dorman OE Fix studio, offering great automotive aftermarket insight and wisdom. You can watch us on a bunch of places on my website, on the live page, on remarkableresults.biz/live, Facebook, YouTube, and LinkedIn. And let me welcome my guest, Donnie Hudson, multi-shop owner from Troy, Michigan, and John Epstein from John's Automotive Care in San Diego. Both of these guys are MSOs, as we call them in the industry, multi-shop operators. Congrats, guys. You're growing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's a good thing.
And you guys know each other, yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm sure you guys do. Hey, Donnie, you're going to bring us really a cool topic today. I did a podography on you. And if you recall, we did a live Town Hall Academy from the Napa headquarters called Improving Employee Loyalty. Remember that one?
Mm-hmm, sure do.
That was a lot of fun and
Yes.
a lot of great insight. And then I had you on another town hall called Ask the Shop Owner. It was really much an open forum. Anything went. I think we took questions from the Facebook gallery, and that was a lot of fun. Hey, we are going out to John's place. John, here's a picture of your joint out in San Diego. I'm not sure I got a really cool and a great picture, but I took that off the website. Our agenda today, guys, is Donnie's going to talk about exceptional customer experience. We're going to go to John's place for a shop tour. We're going to have, of course, the Fortune Wisdom of the Week. And I got a really cool fortune for you. If you're with us, so here's a picture of a lot of the shops we've been to around North America. And, last week we were in Chehalis, Washington. A bunch of weeks ago, we were in Lowell, Arkansas, and Plano, Texas at the auto shop. And all of these are on my website, and we do this live for you each and every week. If you're with us on Facebook or LinkedIn, anywhere like that, check in with your city, give us a like, give us a comment and a share. We can see any comments here inside the studio. We'd love to have that. And don't forget, Aftermarket Weekly is a podcast. It flows right inside the traditional flow of listening to Remarkable Results Radio, the Town Hall Academy. And now you can hear Aftermarket Weekly right inside the stream. And we'd love to have you pick us up, if you will, mobile, if you can't watch us on live. Hey, guys, here is my trivia question of the day. I want you to look at this and think about it. The Spirit of Ecstasy is the official mascot name of what car company? Now, if you know, don't tell me. We're gonna reveal the question at the end of the show. Dorman, great sponsor of ours. Check this. Hey, we all know that fixing cars is different than how the OE builds them. Now, take fuel lines, for instance. Fuel lines run and rust along with the chassis of the vehicle by nature. Now, especially in the colder months, trucks can be exposed to snow, salt, or rain, causing failure due to the corroded fittings, deterioration in the line. Now, to help you in your wallet, Dorman Products' team of engineers have redesigned the typical fuel line. Introducing Dorman's flexible stainless steel braided fuel lines. Made from braided stainless steel over flexible PTFE tubing, this upgraded material features a corrosion-resistant design. Each fuel line is an exact fit with the dimensions of each application. Now, improved durability is the highlight of this new design. This innovation is a Dorman OE fix, which means it's something that the original manufacturer doesn't offer. These fuel lines are quality assured and backed by their team of product experts and more than a century of automotive experience. Hey, want to learn more about Dorman's innovations? Visit dormanproducts.com/tour. Hey, thanks, Dorman, so much. This Friday, as you all know, we do Town Hall Academies each and every Friday at noon. And we're going to do one on specialization. I've got a foreign specialist, a fleet specialist. I think you all may know Tom Palermo. And John Anello, who is a mobile specialist, Diag and ADAS mobile guy. So there's so much going on in our industry. And I just want to hear from these guys, and I want to incite some think for the industry on this Friday show. Hey, I think is it time to bring Donnie up and let's just talk about your wonderful rant, Donnie, on and hopefully it's a rant, and if not, I'm gonna work with you on this one on customer experience, customer wow.
Yeah, when you asked me to think of a couple topics, I one that stood out immediately to us is the creating the customer wow experience.
Yeah.
And my dad always told me that you only have one chance to make the wow experience for the customer. And it's easy. We're not talking thousands of dollars worth of renovations. It's having a great shop curb appeal from the outside, some fresh paint on the building, maybe some flowers, a bench for people to sit outside when it's nice. Just you want to create a warm, I want to pull into this shop feeling. And so having an outside curb appeal is very important. Nice bright lights, just make it appealing to pull in. So that's first. So you're going to create that wow factor from the outside.
Let me stop a minute.
Sure.
And basically what you're saying to me is, what would you like in your own experience?
Right. Well, when I'm out driving and I have a tendency doing this with Chrissy, look at that dirty shop. Who'd want to pull in there? And you start picking them out. Well, I attend a lot of classes, aftermarket classes. I'm a big SEMA member, and I've learned through the years that my dad always had those shell stations. Every curb was painted white, and it looked sharp from the outside. So you want to make it look sharp from the outside, giving the customers, I want to pull in here. I feel safe and comfortable. When things are nice and clean and tidy, that right there is a security feeling for our customers.
Go
ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. Good.
Sorry, I start getting off on these rants.
Well, please. Then I'm going to be quiet and let you go, bud.
So you want that customer to feel safe, warm, secure. So they're going to pull into your lot. And like I said, we're not talking thousands of dollars renovation. Simple, nice, clean paint, some bright lights, some flowers, just touch up, inexpensive things to make your shop appealing. I want to pull in and do business with the shop, or at least go in there and attempt to do business in the shop. Getting him in the driveways is one. Now we got to get him to the shop and get him as a customer. So when they walk in the door, again, we're going for the wow appeal. We want to wow that customer. So one of the things that we've learned, and I've learned it actually through my business development group, is we have those little Glade smelly plugins, and we adjust them for the year. Fall time we'll have apple, Christmas time we'll have cinnamon, but we plug those in through the shop. So I hear at least once or twice a week, your shop doesn't smell like a shop. Okay, and that makes people feel warm. You don't, and when you think about that, what's the shop smell like? Well, you got oil, you got exhaust from cars running in the bay. I get that. So we hear that all the time. Your car doesn't smell like a shop. Amazing.
Donnie, I got to stop you and say that I did read once the smell, this technology of smell, the appeal of smell is big shops in big malls spray some kind of, as you walk in from the outside of the mall into the store, and it does something to you, and it gives you a memory, or it gives you a comfort feeling. So kudos to you on the smell.
So yeah, so we have that. But again, I am a big advocate, old school, because customer service, let's face it, Carm, that's gone by the wayside in a lot of places, especially now. So we never, that's always been true to my heart. It's true to my family's heart. That's how we survive in business, is taking care of our customers. So when my customers walk in, you greet them with eye contact and a nice smile. Hello, welcome. Having clean restrooms in your shop. You certainly don't want our customers using the restrooms that technicians do. And I know some shops, unfortunately, have to share restrooms. Just make sure they're clean and appealing. Have a Glade plug-in or a scent, some type of scent in there. Make it smell nice, but you can always keep it clean and have the technicians. I know it's a chore to have technicians clean up after themselves. However, when you got customers using that restroom, make sure it's nice and appealing.
Donnie, I want to ask you a question on the
Sure.
restrooms. Do you have a chart on the wall for inspection of the restroom, cleaning of the restroom? How do you maintain it?
Yes, we have daily check charts. Yes.
Okay.
And we actually have our tech assistants go through those check charts 3 times a day.
Okay.
So yes, we do absolutely have that, and we stay on top of that. The other thing that is another creating a wow. Basically, you want that customer to not feel like they're in a shop, they're going to get pressured. The more a curb appealing on the interior as the exterior, you're going to get that customer feel more at ease. When the customer feels more at ease, they're obviously going to want to do business with you. Having your shop set up for ready, set, go for the customer. When they come in, if they plan on dropping the car off, that's one thing. Do we have a shuttle ride? It's in some shops can't afford to have a shuttle ride. I get that. We fortunate to have between the 2 shops, we have a shuttle van. We can shuttle customers back and forth. Huge. A lot of people are working from home now, so we're dropping them back off at home and picking them up. Or simply have an account set up with Lyft or one of the rideshare companies. And trust me, that's pennies on the dollars what you're going to spend to transport your customer back and forth from home to picking up their car. To get that job, get that customer taken off their plate. I don't have to worry about a ride. But if they are going to stay at your shop, you want to make it as a home feeling as possible. Wi-Fi, charging stations. I have people at Christie's shop that the office is set up like a hotel lobby, and they people come in and they order DoorDash there. They plan to spend the whole day. They work on their laptop there. We have coffee, we have refreshments, and they have DoorDash brought in. They eat there. They plan on spending the whole day with us.
Incredible. You're telling me that it's almost like if you don't think your shop is appealing or has the right customer wow factor, ask your wife, ask your significant other.
Absolutely. And, I learned that because let's face it, the people that are spending the money are usually the wives are the head of the household, and they're the ones coming in and spending the money with you. But you want them to feel welcome. You want them to feel smart. You want them to feel like they're at home, and you want to listen to them. That's another thing that is fallen by the wayside is listening. And I mean actually listening and educating them. When you're going to tell them exactly what's going to go on. You're going to show them their digital vehicle inspection. You're going to email it to them. You're going to explain everything to them. Keeping them informed throughout the transition through the day via text message if they're on the phone. A lot of people are working from home, so yes, just send it to text to my phone. But being able to make sure you're updating the customer and people don't plan on breaking down. They never schedule on Friday at 1 o'clock, I'm going to break down and have my car brought in for service. It's usually an inconvenience when they're broke down. So you want to and they've got a million errands to run. They're taking mom to the doctor. They got this, they got kids, soccer, they're working. So we want to start lifting some of those weights off their shoulders and make it an easy experience for them, a painless experience for them. They need a ride home. They need to sit and charge their phone. Do they need to use a phone? Do they want to stay there and work at creating the wow factor for the customer and just going above and beyond. And these things that we're talking about are not thousands and thousands of dollars. We're talking pennies on the dollars to gain a customer for today, tomorrow, next week, next month, next year. That's what you want. So as much as the wow factors you can create it.
It's the memory that I'm taking with me after I plopped my card for $1,000 or whatever the number is. It just doesn't matter. You're spending money at a place, and the memory that you have is not necessarily of automotive repair.
Correct. Again, you're creating the wow experience.
And the experience. John is in the back in the green room, and he said, just ask your customer, right, Donnie?
Yeah, absolutely. Totally. Ask your customer. And a lot of times when we do our follow-up calls, our post-phone calls, how the service was, it's amazing. And always comes to light is, I love the cappuccino machine you guys have there, and it smells so nice. I hear that all the time. And that's what we like to hear. Again, we want the customer feel at home. We want them to, make them feel at ease. And we want them to say, I want to spend money at this shop. I want this to be my shop.
Yeah.
And it's and another thing, a simple thing that we do, and I had a customer, compliment us on this. When we're done with servicing our vehicles, we back them into slots.
Yeah.
So when customers come and pick them up, they just right in and pull right out. They have to worry about backing up or anything like that. And I've had people comment on that. And I learn all the time when Kristen Corelli, she's a great one in the women's service industry in automotive repair. She goes to all these shops and she does these write-ups on these shops, how she gets treated as a woman coming into the shop. And you'd be surprised that people that have not adapted to, treating women as equally as men and explaining things and going into detail and not talking to them like they're ignorant, like they actually have an idea, and explaining things to them, keeping them updated. Just, again, creating that whole wow factor from the outside to the inside to them doing business.
That is absolutely wonderful. John, I want to bring you in. Thank you so much for that, Donnie. John, I'm
sorry,
sure.
I get on my wave. Sorry.
Oh, no, you were.
I got to calm down.
You were spot on, my friend. Thank you so much for it. You didn't learn anything new, John, did you?
We do a lot of that too. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you gotta impress your customers. You got a short amount of time. Clean. Some of my best ideas came from asking my customers. Hey, what can we do better? What can we do different? And I don't have any style or anything like that, so I need all the help I can get. And so I've always asked people, and that's the best way to get those great ideas. I think every single idea I have came from somebody else. So.
And that's called R&D, rip off and duplicate, right?
Absolutely.
And here's the deal about that. And I think there's too many people that do not like to share. They like to keep things close to their vest. And the reason they don't like to share is because it's their own secret and no one will ever know why and how they're successful to a point.
Yeah.
And I say that if you share, and Donnie takes an idea from John, John takes one from Donnie, you bring it into your business, your culture, your city, your market, your team, it takes on its own flavor. People should never be afraid to share, and then
absolutely not
be confident that, well, John's going to take that smell thing with him, and it may not be cinnamon. It may be sugar cookies at Christmas. Who knows?
Yep.
But I love the coffee thing. I'm a coffee guy, and you can keep your Glade thing. Just give me the smell of coffee, and now I'm happy. Hey, look at guys. Here's our fortune of the week. I'm going to open up the fortune cookie that I have here, and we usually get some really good ones. This one doesn't want to seem to come out. Here is our fortune of the week. Hopefully this settles with you. Happy news is on its way to you. That's just darn simple for me. Happy news. Well, that's not deep and profound, but that's our cookie of the week. Hey, today a great episode came out from Barry Barrett, Entrepreneurial Operating System, the EOS system. We're doing 7-part series with Barry, who is an EOS implementer, and this one is on people. Great episode. Can't run your business without people. And also, it was last Friday, the Ase Education Foundation came out with Mike Coley, Trish Sarator, Mike Gotson, and Brian LaCroix. I wrote a blog on Monday on this, and I got a ton of responses and replies, and I thank everyone for commenting back to me. Hey, guys, we just don't do enough in getting involved in education, and we're worrying about where we're getting our next tech, and yet we're not willing to plant a seed, water it, and nurture it to be inside of our business. And guys, I'm sure you guys are very involved, and we appreciate anyone who's involved with education. And also we produced the Managing Family Business Dynamics, which was released last Thursday, which was a 2-week ago Town Hall Academy. As you know, we've got all kinds of great content for you all around. Hey, I don't know if we're ready, but John, I think we're ready to take a tour. Okay, Bud, we're excited to have John. In fact, I guess we're changing our technology around so that we can actually see John's phone tour, his smartphone tour. And while there it is, John, it looks like we may be all set.
Yeah,
And,
we're gonna.
you got it. We
We're
hear
gonna.
you.
Yeah, we're gonna head out of my office. This is where all the magic happens. I like to say, but it's back to the Napa thing. Here's my Napa Ase Tech of the Year plaque from 2016. So
Congrats. That's just on. What an honor.
oh, I almost forgot. I got to put my face mask on. So give me 1 sec here. All right, so we're headed out. We're gonna actually go out front for a second. Gonna give the phone to Jeff. We're gonna walk out front. So we what's over here? So we have, this is the front of our building, and we used to have a rose bush right here. And when COVID hit, we moved our waiting room outside. So we moved a rose bush over to the other side, and we created a place for people to sit outside. Over here, we have some more chairs so we can distance out front. Couple more things. Here's our after hours pickup. So we put keys in here and customers can pick up. We put their last 3 digits of their phone number in there. When I first started, I just used the lock boxes that the real estate agents use for keys, but this is kind of an upgrade. So anyway, I'm gonna give the phone back to Jeff. Jeff's gonna follow me on inside. So you can.
John, can you hear me? A lot of customers waiting.
Yeah, we have 3 or 4 customers right now. So
Okay, thank you.
yeah. So this used to be where people would sit, and then we moved things around, kind of put up. You can see we put up a barrier so we keep our 6 feet social distancing. We have places for pens, clean pens, used pens. We sterilize pens after after they're used. So walk this way. Speaking about the wow factors, water for customers, we have our labels on it with name and number. Sodas. Donnie had mentioned flowers. We have flowers every week that we put out. So we have 3 workstations up front here. So we have 3 advisors in the front. If you turn around up on the wall, one of the cool things we did is we put our employee bios electronically. So we have pictures of the employees, and then we have a little information about them. If they have Ase certifications, they go on there as well. And we have a bunch of random pictures that pop up between it. So that was kind of a fun little project that we did. So
cool. let me ask a question, John. That is not an automotive repair. That is all about your company.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. We have. That's kind of fitting. There's my picture. It talks about when we opened up and how long I've been in the business.
Wait a minute. Do you have a beard in that one?
No, we need to change that picture too. So yeah. So there's my Ase certifications and or some of my Ase certifications. So yeah. So we have.
You know what I love? Here's what I call that. That's a brag board, and there's nothing wrong with it.
Right. Absolutely. Yep, absolutely. So, all right, we're gonna go out into the shop now. So maybe just kind of pan out. So this, when I moved in here, there was 3 lifts in this building down here. We actually have 2 buildings. Me wanting to get more cars in here, we moved some racks, and now we actually have 5 lifts in here. So if you get a little creative with the spacing, you can get a little more, a little more working space. We also, being in San Diego, we put some lifts outside.
Wow.
So we have 5 lifts downstairs. We have 3 lifts outside. We have our big truck lift. This one we just added. We had to pour the concrete, make it flat, and so now we can work on motor homes, big trucks, things like that. There's
John, what's the percentage of rain?
Oh, we get not much. Yeah, we probably get rain that interrupts us maybe 5 to maybe 10 days out of the year, you know. So yeah, so generally we don't have to deal with that. If you look at the tires over here, this is where our tires go. We need to keep them covered so when the few days it does rain, they don't fill with water, and you know, it keeps the EPA happy with us. So we're gonna walk around to the other side. So this is our parking lot. As you can see, we're actually not super full today. Generally, we have probably another 6 or 8 cars in here. So, and in this half of the shop, we have 4 lifts. We have a smog bay, and you know, we get a lot of work done out of here. We have our 4 advisors, and actually, we're going to go back downstairs in a minute because we have an advisor that's actually out in the shop. So we're going to take a quick peek at the front of the building. You can kind of see, you know, we have a few signs up, not too many. We've got John's Automotive Care kind of out there so people can see it. Right here we have our after hours drop off. Another nice touch for your customers that want to drop off when nobody's here. So, all right, we're going to go back in, walk through the office one more time.
Out there in a long meeting.
All right. Sorry, we were talking with a customer there. So we're back to the shop. So here we have a desk for the 4th advisor. And she sits out here, and it's good because if the guys have a question, they can talk with her. She can kind of gauge how things are going.
Is she also the shop manager?
No, she does dispatching, a lot of the dispatching.
Okay.
And then she also she's in charge of our parts and stuff like that. So,
okay.
You know, we follow all the COVID, you know, guidelines. We have covers for steering wheels. These are for turn signal arms and shifters, and you know, we use Ziploc bags for shifters and other things. Every car gets wiped down. Every car gets marked that it's wiped down. And before a customer picks it up, it gets wiped down again, and you know, we remove our mark. So, so this is if you turn around, this is our specialty tool area. All the shop tools that I purchase, scan tools and larger things, everything's marked. It's marked on the box. It's marked on the shelf so people know where to put them back. So that kind of helps us keep track of, you know, the shop tools and that sort of thing. So
nice, clean, organized. The refrigerator must be for cold beverages for the team.
Yeah. Oh, look, it even looks respectable today. So yes, we have sodas and waters and all that stuff. We actually have a water machine right here that we ran. It gives us hot water, cold water, all of that.
Oh, nice. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Donnie, any
Yeah.
questions, Donnie?
No, it looks great. It looks awesome. I love the outside lifts. I never even thought of that. That's cool.
Yeah.
Nice, well organized.
Well,
Curb appeal, baby.
I've seen them in Florida, but you know what's amazing about Florida is they do get rain and they do get hurricanes, but San Diego is pretty much weatherproof, right, John?
Yeah, most of the year, like I said, we don't have a lot of days that rain keeps us from working outside. It's, you know, very, very few and far between. So.
All right.
Well, really nice shop, John.
John, why don't you go back inside the office, and unless there's something else we didn't see that you'd like to show us?
Yeah, probably just the last thing. We have a board up here. We write all of our waiting service work and anything else that sometimes are inspirational quotes. Today it's
yes,
we need help with sanitizing and things like that. And then we use Auto Vitals and Napa Tracks, and we're mostly paperless, but California, we still have to get signatures. So we actually use the signed estimate to kind of help, you know, keep track of where we're at. The advisors can walk out here and get a view of this and know where, where the technicians are at. And there's notes on there about when they're due and all that. So speaking of the bathroom schedule, there's our bathroom cleaning schedule, which from the looks of it, we haven't written on it this week, but yeah, we have one of those too. So.
Got it. Well, at least you've got a system, and it just takes a guy like you to say, have we cleaned the bathroom today?
Right.
All right. I get it. Well, thank you so much. We're gonna have John come back to his desktop. Thank you for that. Hey, I loved it, Donnie. It was a great
Cool.
thing. So, Donnie, how's business?
Business is good. Business is really good. We've been busy. Our towing's slow a little bit because a lot of people are working from home, but back room is busy. Both shops are busy. We're doing really well.
And John, how's business for you?
Super busy. Yeah, we've. Oops. I think. Okay, hang on. Sorry about that.
That's okay.
Yeah, we've. I'm trying to remember which is which, but yeah, we've been real busy. We actually had a record month last month. Our best, actually, at both my locations, we had record months, and we started out strong last year. Had our short dive, when COVID started, and then we actually ended up a little bit over, last year. So. So we're anticipating another, good year, and just get the word out, let your customers know you're here and you're helping them, and there's that's an important thing. Our customers really appreciate when you look out for them.
Thank you so much, both of you guys, for being here. Look at if you want us to see your shop, just reach out to me, Carm at remarkableresults.biz. Love to have a tour of your place as we do this each and every week. Hey, let's finish up the show. Here's the trivia. The Spirit of Ecstasy is the official mascot name of what car company? Did you guys get this? And
I did not.
And the answer is Rolls-Royce.
Rolls-Royce.
She's the lady on top of their radiators.
Is that yours in the garage, Carl?
yeah, that's mine in the garage.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
That's cool. Yeah. Bill knew that. Bill Naylor knew that. Hey, next week, a really cool guy, Eric Ziegler, instructor, Easy Diagnostic Solutions. I love Eric, great friend, and I know he's going to come in and talk about tech training and stuff. And we're going to go out to Oakville, Ontario, to a great friend, Carlos Sabuco at Sills Complete Automotive Care. Well, go ahead, look at Donnie. Thank you, Troy Auto Care, Troy, Michigan, and of course John Epstein from John's Automotive Care out in San Diego. Guys, it was so much fun having you guys on here. Thank you.
I was honored, as always, Carm.
Yeah.
John, nice shop, great job.
Thank you. Hey, Carm, can I say one quick thing?
Sure.
As you know, I work with ASCCA, Automotive Service Councils of California. We've actually started a new program for our shops, and we offer some. It's called the Business Acceleration Team, and so we help shops when they have questions, concerns, they're not sure, what's going on. They need a little help. They don't want to put it out on Team Talk, so they can reach out and ask questions. So, for shops that are looking for a little help, they can reach out. They can go to the ASCCA website and just fill out the short form, and we'll get back to them and we'll help out.
Honors to you. There are so many that are struggling, or they aren't clear. They don't want to go in open forums. They're more of a private thing. Yes. It's amazing that you're doing that. Our industry, and again, I can't compare it to any others that I know about. We help each other more than I think anyone that I know. And here's the deal, guys. There's not enough people that understand that.
Right.
And for you to do that, John, at ASCCA, a great organization. Love what you guys do out there in California. And you have to be united in California because they write laws every day to hurt you, don't they?
Yep, absolutely. Yep. Yeah, for sure.
In some form or fashion, yeah.
Yeah, and we're willing to help, anybody. We'd love for somebody to be a member of ASCCA, but if you have some questions and feel free to reach out, and we're going to try to twist your arm to get us to join, even if you're in another state. But it's all good. Yeah, there's no cost to it. It's just we're gonna help people out the best that we can. So,
okay, guys. Hey, thanks so much. Have a great week.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, guys.